This is Daryl coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas, watching Wanderlust Estate.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
Almost Happy Camper had gone ahead and hit me up. I'd say it was about a week ago that he had posted a video calling me out, you know? I thought I was the only one that got to call everybody out. Just kidding. He said that my challenging Eric and Russ with RVer TV and Eric with Nomadic Fanatic to a weight loss challenge had given him the idea to go ahead and do Nomad New Year's resolution challenge. And so I thought it was a pretty cool idea. I'm always down about supporting anything that there possibly is that could bring positivity. And so he's gone ahead and made the resolution. Well, here, let me just show you it.
I wanted to explain to you guys a little bit more about this Nomad New Year's challenge, because I don't think a lot of people got it. I think a lot of you thought, what a crappy resolution. You're gonna cut down from 12 sodas to 2? I know, right? Well, that's half the point of it. I don't want this to be hard. I'm not trying to challenge you guys to do something epic, life-changing. Just pick a resolution. It can be the simplest thing in the world. Your resolution can be to be a little less of an asshole for a day, or a little more of an asshole if you're too nice. Or your resolution can be to pick up 1 bag of trash. Your resolution can be to travel more, to stay home more, to see family, anything. Your resolution can be to quit smoking like Jeremy, Wandering Wild Man's doing. Your resolution can be to lose weight, like, well, James's isn't really a resolution, it's a challenge, but it's the inspiration for all of this.
Jimmy has gone ahead and has set up his resolution. This isn't supposed to be something hard or anything like that, but I'm gonna kind of make mine a little bit tougher, and I'll go ahead and talk about what my New Year's resolution is gonna be after I go make my personal call outs with this little New Year's resolution challenge. Or yeah, I think that's what he was calling it. Anyways, I'll look for the hashtag to make I got it right. I figured what the heck, I would start off. I was thinking, I hadn't talked to him in like ages on YouTube, but I know he's up there in the Pacific Northwest. Always thought the guy was a decent guy. I think he's staying around the Seattle area right now. I'm calling you out for your New Year's resolution. So you're gonna have to pick one, and then you're gonna have to call out 3 people of your own. And then we need to go ahead and call out Campervan Carolyn, who also started going by static to, or nomadic to static. So backwards there. I think there is a static to nomadic, and she's gone nomadic to static. So she still has interest here and there to go buzz around and everything, and I still see her as part of the community, and she's always been very sweet to me through the years. And so I'm calling you out, Carolyn. Call out 3 people, and then tell us what your New Year's resolution is going to go ahead and be. And then I have a 3rd person that's been talking a whole lot of trash about how great of a hiker she is. So AT Renee up in Ohio seems to think that she has a little bit of hiker prowess, and even has an interest in eventually hiking the Appalachian Trail. So I'm calling you out there, AT Renee. Let's see what you do with it, huh? If you're such a great hiker, prove it this year. So guys, mine is something I have been working on for some time now. It's been a long process for me to get to a spot where I think I'm gonna be able to follow through with it and everything. I'm a pretty naturally open personality, just to other people, right? But I don't do a really good job sharing a lot about my past. I try, you know, different things. make me feel uncomfortable with it. I don't always like folks to know too much about me. I guess I don't know, that's the only thing I can do to explain it, you know. Back in 2017, I had been really thinking about going ahead and telling my story, because in the past, when I was talking about my health issues and everything like that, it really helped a lot of people. In fact, back in 2017, I had been really thinking about going ahead and telling my story, because in the past, when I was talking about my health issues and everything like that, it really helped a lot of people. And really way back in the early days of my channel, that was a real neat experience for me to have happen. But Daniel was his name. He was telling me that, you know, he wanted to talk to me, and this was, I might have had 500 subscribers or something at the time, and I was up in, I think it was Everett, Washington, and he had, you know, he asked me if I'd call and talk to him. So I called him up and we talked, and you know, he saw that I was out traveling despite my health issues and everything, and so we talked about his. In doing so, I felt kind of like it would be cool to go ahead and encourage him in the next video that I actually uploaded. And I asked everybody, well, here, I'll just show you it. You know, I just want to give a real shout out to Daniel I spoke to tonight. And you know which Daniel you are there, Daniel. He's having some health issues and thinks he might want to do this. And I would like it if you guys would put a comment down below the video here telling him, you know, that he should, if it's something he thinks he'd really like to do, he needs to work on getting it put together and get out there, connect with people, and like I'm going to be connecting with some YouTubers tomorrow. I've met a lot of people out there on this road trip. It's been really great. I've gotten to talk and communicate to a few of you too. It's been really nice for me. I've enjoyed it, and I want you guys all to let him know that he should feel okay about doing this, that it's all right, and if he thinks it would make him happy, he needs to get out there and really live his life, you know, and get out there in the woods or whatever it is that makes him happy. And then I'd like to encourage him and all of you guys to be out there and encouraging others to live their lives in such a way that makes them happy, okay? The coolest part of this story is it doesn't end there. He had been commenting, he was commenting and stuff on the channel and everything for maybe 6 months or so, and then all of a sudden his screen name disappeared. And I didn't see it again. When I was out at RTR, he approached me out there and he goes, "Do you remember, you know, Daniel such as da da da?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, absolutely." And he goes, "That's me." And he told me that he'd hit the road, and the reason why he didn't comment anymore is because he didn't really have the data, so he didn't watch a lot of videos and stuff. And I was super stoked for that. There's several other folks too that I've talked to over the times that, you know, sharing my health issues had actually helped them get past theirs, and some of them even follow things that were important in their life. Well, talking to a friend of mine out here in San Diego, where I happen to be right now, I think there's a bunch of other stuff in my past, and I knew 2 years ago that it probably was the case. There's a bunch of other stuff in my past that could probably help a lot of people, and I almost went to start sharing, but I talked to another YouTuber about it and told them some of it, and their response was a bit unnerving, whether I was willing to deal with people's perspectives being like that. And I didn't upload videos for quite a while after that. Well, here, I'll show you when I was talking about it. I'm gonna be getting into sharing some stuff here in the very near future. I'm just trying to, you know, kind of, you know, it's personal stuff, you know, so sometimes it's hard to share that with the world, even though I think it would be a good thing. And I really like it when I'm able to help people that have the same struggles as me. So you see there, after I said that, I didn't post about that for another 2 months, and I just only could get myself to share a little bit of the bad news about my eyesight. I wasn't able to get myself to share all the other stuff. Well, I think I'm ready now, and what I'm going to be doing as my New Year's resolution in 2020 is I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to tell you about my history, and I'm hoping that a lot of the things that have happened to me in my life have the ability to help other people heal from theirs. And what I once heard was the last stage of healing is actually helping others heal. So in 2020, I intend to make that part of my mission. And what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm going to be making the New Year's resolution to show you and prove that a nice guy can finish first. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story, and make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck. Peace, guys.